Verizon opts wireless customers into data collecting program. If you're on Verizon, you've been here. It is. Verizon wireless customers have been automatically enrolled in new Verizon customer experience program that collects their personal data. I'll be surprised if other carriers don't do this as well. But I think maybe it's a good thing that we at least know about this from Verizon. Let's read this because they're collecting your personal data, but there's a way to deactivate that and turn it off. So they quit doing that. So we're going to go through that in a few minutes. But first, let's read this. This is from PC Mag. Verizon wireless customers should probably take a look at their account settings. Input reports that the carrier has automatically enrolled its customers in a new data collection program called Verizon Customer Experience. It's like a bill in Congress. They make it sound so good, you know, like puppies are great for mental health bill or something like that, you know. The company says in a support article that, quote, your participation in our customer experience program helps us personalize our communications with you, give you more relevant product and service recommendations, and develop plans, services, and offers that are more appealing to you, end quote. Verizon wireless customers are encouraged to provide even more data via the Custom Experience Plus program. That should be customer. Oh no, it is custom. Custom Experience Plus program. In case you want to give them even more data. This is how Verizon characterizes the data it collects via Custom Experience. This is a quote. Custom Experience uses information about the websites you visit and the apps you use on your mobile device to help us determine your interests, such as sports lover or outdoor enthusiast. We use only the first part of the web address, URLs you visit. The part that includes the top-level domain, the subdomain of the URL. We do not use the information past the slash. So it's saying they'll know what website you go to, but they don't know what page you're on or what you're doing there. Yeah, this is, for example, we would be able to infer your interest in news if you visit a news-related website, but we won't know what articles you read. So, that's their statement. Customer Experience Plus uses that info as well as location data, quote, information about your Verizon Fios service, and customer proprietary network information that ranges from information about the phone numbers you call or that call you and the times you receive these calls. Oh, man. To information about the quantity, type, destination, location, and amount of use of your Verizon telecommunications and interconnected voice over internet protocol services. So basically everything. No shock here though. It's surprising that they're actually just being so upfront about this. I would imagine every carrier, like I said, has the ability to look at all this. The company notes that it, quote, it may combine the interests we develop in the customer experience programs with other information that we already use. Which means the support article doesn't fully cover the amount of personal data Verizon is collecting about its customers via the Custom Experience and Custom Experience Plus programs. So there's more. More information about what Verizon collects and how it uses that data is buried in the company's privacy policy. Input reports that Verizon automatically enabled customer experience for its customers when the program was introduced. Leaving the program is supposed to be as simple as disabling it via the privacy settings page in the account settings. It's not unheard of for companies to accidentally continue to collect information after they've been asked not to. But enrolling customers in the program by default still isn't the best look. In a statement, Verizon said the program customizes, quote, experiences and interactions with Verizon and only Verizon. This allows us to provide customers with more relevant product and service recommendations and helps to develop plans, services, and offers that are more appealing to them. The programs do not involve any use or sharing of information for third-party targeted advertising, it added. Customers can opt out of Custom Experience or choose to opt into Custom Experience Plus at any time by visiting the Privacy Preferences page on the My Verizon site or app. T-Mobile rolled out a similar program earlier this year. It said it would notify affected customers and let them opt out, as well as as the Wall Street Journal reported at the time, AT&T also has a, quote, basic ad program, end quote, that auto-enrolls customers plus an opt-in enhanced version that scoops up more details with partners. None of these people are being upfront about how much they're actually collecting. But, okay, so here's the problem. We're going to go through in a second how to disable this. But here's the problem. If they have all this is basically all the information about your phone. Where you are, who you're calling, how long you're on the phone, what websites you visit. It's basically everything. If they have all this data, you're not using a VPN, you've got Google services like coming out the ears of your phone. All the government has to do is say, hey, let me see all this guy's records. And Verizon, sure, here you go. So that's the problem here. You're giving up privacy with these companies. Maybe it's a necessary evil. It's just important to know that, though. So this is the original report from inputmag.com. They explain how to turn this off. So we'll go through this. If you have Verizon, you may want to turn this off. I turn off, like for example, when you first install Windows or get a big Windows update, you have all these boxes. Well, they're little toggles you have to turn off if you don't want to be tracked. For advertising, turn off voice recognition, Cortana stuff. There's something they have called inking that tracks your typing and stuff. So here you go how to turn it off. Well, okay, so that's a bit misleading. You don't need to allow access. Verizon already default granted it. I wish there was some law that said they can't collect any of this unless you opt in. This is opt out. They collect it all whether you know about it or not. Well, okay. You can manually go in and change a few settings to remedy the situation, though. Here's how. So in your privacy settings on Verizon website, I don't have a Verizon account, so I can't confirm this or look at it, but they have a partial screenshot here. You have your privacy settings, and I personally would turn all these off, but I think the two they're referring to are on the bottom right here. Custom Experience Plus. Turn those off, and that, in theory, will keep them from tracking you and recording all this information. Business and Marketing Insights, which is more tracking that they would do for, better ads. Customer Proprietary Network Info. Not exactly sure what that is. Yeah, I can't imagine what that would be, but I would turn that off as well. But of course, it's totally up to you. But anyway, this is what it would look like if you go look for it. This is what you'll see. That's how you turn it off. Verizon's new opt-out service. So I would recommend you go do it. But either way, at least now you know it's there. So there you go for today. Thanks for watching.